pretty sure that most people used to stare dreamily at the Grammys or the Oscars when they were a kid, and even though I did have a short stint of wanting to be an actress as a child, E3 was always the big show that I was interested in. Several years of my life happened, and now I'm a games journalist, and I'm lucky enough to be at my very first E3. The first thing I said when I went into the convention hall isn't terribly appropriate for this video, but I can sum it up with wow. I was lucky enough to attend the Ubisoft press conference, which was far and away the best press conference. I already knew games were big. I mean, if they weren't, then I wouldn't have a job. But I mean, at E3, they're not just big, they're monumental. The money that's poured into advertising here is massive alone, quite apart from the packed out press conferences and the big name acts like Flow Rider and Usher. Games aren't a hobby here, they're a way of life. These people live and breathe gaming, and it's so exciting. Thankfully, that makes me feel right at home. In the last 2 days of E3, I've been busier than I've ever been in my entire life. I've been shuffled between closed-door appointments, blissfully lost between hands-on demos, and towering booths on the game-riddled show floor. However big you've imagined E3, double it, and that's just one hall. I spent yesterday watching closed-door appointments for a whole lot of games, but my favorite thing so far has just been roaming the game floor. It's a total gamer's paradise here. The floor is packed with booths and playable demos, but perhaps the most exciting thing is just the people. Though E3 isn't open to the public, the place is loaded with people who live and breathe games. Basically, any developer you've ever geeked out over, David Cage is my example, any featured game coming out that you've been waiting on, it's here. Yesterday I played Zombie U, even though I've never been a very good horror fan. I quickly became the butt of everyone's jokes because I couldn't stop shrieking when stuff happened in the game. Weirdly though, even that was ridiculously enjoyable. In a word, E3 is surreal. It's amazing to realize how far game culture and industry has come. It's a testament to not just the possibilities that have evolved, but also how these engage people so consistently throughout this medium. This morning I spent an hour and a half walking through the show floor and I learned something. Firstly, yes, I am going to get South Park on you, but secondly, I think I've realized what the joy in E3 is. It's not the appointment-only behind-doors appointments, the exclusive press conferences, or even the really hot booth babes. The real joy in E3 is being on the floor with you guys, talking to you about the games you love and playing anything we can get our hands on. Sure, the people who did manage to get press passes are the ones that are here, but they just love games like you do and like I do, and it's amazing to spend time with people who are in the same market. It's that shared excitement that you get when you get to the front of a demo line, or that instant bond when you're playing the new Neverwinter MMO next to somebody else and they're just as excited as you are. Or, you know, it's just the smile and nod when you both agree that you've seen a really hot booth babe. It's people like you that make this show awesome and everything that it is, and I really can't wait to get back on the floor and meet the eyes of somebody else who's just staring around in wonderment like me.